We are here, we are here, we are here. On this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. And we are marking up STE. We are on the 12-month time frame. Price action last candle to the right-hand side is a bullish green candle. More like a bullish green doji. Got the long wick up to the top, long wick up to the bottom. Price action is currently retesting the midpoint of the second and third last candle in that area. So we got to figure out what's happening. Current price is sitting at 208.21. Price action pushes up. We're looking for price action to tag that overall highest high of structures for the breakout at 242.43. Price action drops down, tagging that low of the lowest low red of structure, which will be red and green. Centers of 10.22. We're also going to add the midpoint at 127.32. So let's take a look at what's going on in the market. So within these areas, we have high, mid, low. We're also going to add, we can add second level highs and then second level lows. We could see that the market did stop at those areas for support before the market pushed up or trying to push up near the areas of price. So let's take a look at where price started off at and how price is currently, where is it at? Now at the low, we did receive a pattern. So if you think about red coming down towards this green, so we have that first, second, third, fourth, retest one, retest two, retest, and we're going to see if market price can push it up for the third time. So far, price actions reading is tagging, as I said before, the midpoint of third last candle of the market. So that market pushes up, we'll see that pattern form in that area, as we said before, for that first leg coming down with the second last candle. And then we'll see market price, if it breaks above, then we may identify as a break and retest as we walk down the time frame. So you see that incline W for that market to make it to higher highs of structure. But if price is denied and it drops down, still have that midpoint in the middle of the second and third last candle in the market. So, and if you access, if price drops down from this area, you ask yourself where price is coming down from. Price is coming from the high, from the second, third last candle in the market. So the third last candle pushed up once, the second candle pushed up for the second time. So that creates an M pattern in there. So it two pushes to the top, so that's double top. And then the market pushed down, came back to retest, and if it doesn't push and break out of that midpoint of the second, third last candle of the market can head back down to the numbers of 180.55, and then we're going to see if the market's going to break, retest, or push down further, unless it creates momentum somewhere within this area of second level highs and then work its way up. Or we can receive that consolidation. So the consolidation can happen between the second and third last candle in the market, or at least the bottom half of the second or third last candle in the market, until that patterns perform for the upside, downside. Until then, market's consolidating or retesting. Consolidation slash retesting. Consolidation because it's inside the second, third last candle, and is retesting the second and third last candle midpoint. Walking down to the 6-month time frame. So price action on the 6-month time frame reading as a bullish green candle, more like a doji, second last candle bearish red doji. So these two candles are consolidating, so it's side by side. So we're waiting for that pattern to form. Also on the previous side, when that market did push up to that high, it identified the what market pushed for the break, it came back to retest and basically consolidated sideways. Now we got to figure out what's going on between price and second. So if price work its way up, we are looking for price body to engulf the previous body, which we do have. Okay, so that market has a chance of going up. So we do see that incline. Okay, so we don't just see the incline with the body of that candle, we also see the incline of the wick of that candle. Okay, so we have the incline of the midpoint and the low of that price in second. And if we look at the price in second, the last candles of that top of that wick, the price action wick is not above the second last candle wick, so it's showing as having a hard time breaking. So we're going to grab the top of the second last candle wick and slide it through the price action wick, and we can see that decline. So if you connect the top of the candles to the bodies, we can see that market is in what? A wedge pattern, right? If we connect the support, what that market is in, still a wedge pattern, right? So that market is doing what? Consolidating, retesting, and we're going to see if it's going to break out of that consolidation slash retest. Walking down to the 3-month time frame. So price action 3-month time frame reading as a bullish green candle. So let's read the market and see what's happening. So let's say if it drops down from this area, it's denied. It will be denied from the second last candle in the mark of that wick. That means that market did come back at the tag, and then price action is having a hard time engulfing the second last candle to push that market up. So there's a few things we're looking for, but let's talk about if it happens to the downside. So if it happens to the downside, then we're looking for that pattern that push that market to that area. So price second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, the last candle in the market. Think of that about that the ninth last candle in the market. Think about that market pushing up, coming back down to retest. So that will create the first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg. So we have a what? A double top, right? Incline double top. Market came back down to retest second level highs, and then we see the push down retest. And if it's denied, market's coming down from what? The head is like a head and shoulders pattern, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It's still crooked, but it's still formed that we did have retest the left side, had touch the right side, and we had the head on top, or you could read it as a double top and a retest. Market could work its way down. Walking to the monthly time frame. So price action on the monthly time frame reading is a bullish green candle. It did come off the support of the second and third last candle of the market, but we want to see it. We want to see it engulf the fourth last candle of the market of that body, which it did. So that means we're looking for what in there? A break and retest as we walk down the time frame. And if that market pushes up, where's it coming from? So when that market did break into second level highs to reach over highest structure, it did came back to retest. So that retest area creates the what? First leg, second leg, third leg overall. Fourth leg would be the breakout if it happens. I mean, it did break the previous side of structure, but it still didn't break that fourth last candle wick. So that means we in this time frame, if the markets decide to push up further, we are looking for that break and retest to see if that market is going to push its way up further. And let's add that resistance line from the previous side of 205.86. We did receive the break, looking for the retest. Walking down to the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, what pattern do we have? Bullish green candles, still have the break. We can see the other side try to push and break out, had a hard time, and so as the previous side. So if you look at how many touches we received overall, first, second, third, fourth, retest, and if it doesn't push and break out, and this is where you're looking for the break and retest, market does what? Come back down. But you got to remember too, it can push out and still drop back down. If it does happen, it's coming from a double top and a retest, or overall triple top. Walking to the daily time frame, so market is getting very choppy on the daily time frame. Going to the previous candle, which will be the second last candle of the market, bullish green doji, and we are looking to see what happened in that area and before time that pushed that market up into price. But being on the daily time frame, the pattern that we see near that zone area we just created, that's perform it. So we can see that market broke up, came back to retest. So when that market did come back to retest, what pattern was formed? Looking at the overall first leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, retest, and market pushed up. So market pushed and broke out of that previous area. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that the market did consolidate the past previous days of the 10th, the 9th, the 8th, the 7th, the 6th, the 3rd, the 2nd. So we had a full consolidation within those days, and the market performed that pattern and fully broke out. So it broke out of some type of double bottom, first, second, third, fourth, retest. Market pushed up, triple bottom, but overall, if you read it, it reads as a first, second, third, fourth. Overall retest, market push up from a double bottom and a retest. Now we're looking to see what's going to happen here. So we're looking for that break and retest, but price action reading as a tag in the area. So we got to wait around to see what's happening. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX.